Aida for telling my husband that I am going back on our agreement and I don't care if he cries about it.
My husband and I, both 32, have been together since we were 19. Our entire relationship feels like it just blew up in my face, basically, and I can't tell if I am overreacting. So, we both wanted one child and we have planned this for years. We wanted everything perfect first: the home, the careers, the savings, the investments, the nest egg, etc., 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 because we both knew from very early on that once we had a baby, I would be staying home full time and raising our child. His brother's life was unfortunately cut short by a daycare worker when he was just 5 months old, back in 2017, so daycare wasn't an option basically, and we need to make sure our ducks were in a row so I could stay home and be a full-time parent. 2 years ago, we were sitting on $500,000 in investments, a few nest eggs in different types of savings and bonds accounts. We bought the house, we even bought a damn boat. Everything we planned for fell into place, finally, and we started trying for a baby. We now have a perfect 4-week-old daughter. I have been out of work since I was 5 months pregnant, due to placenta abruption, but otherwise everything went fine. She's perfectly healthy, was a good weight, and I bounced back from the delivery fairly quickly because of how much of a support system my husband was. He did more than his fair share, while still working full-time, which is partially why I cannot tell if I am being dramatic or if this is hormones or PPD or whatever, like I am legitimately livid. So, basically, earlier this afternoon, I get a phone call from DHES to go over health insurance options and whether or not the baby is eligible for state insurance based off our income. I had already given DHES all of our info, social security numbers, DOB, etc. when they called yesterday and was just waiting for all our info and assets to be pulled. But then she offhandedly mentions that my husband is making $10,920 monthly gross and that the cutoff for state insurance is $7,830 monthly gross. Well, here's the issue. For months my husband has been telling me that he only makes $6,000 a month after taxes. So I get off the phone and I log into my husband's computer and into his banking, and sure enough, his monthly take-home is bordering around $8,500. He is transferring everything over $6,000 into an account I didn't even know existed. So, I call him out on it and he breaks down and tells me that he just wanted something that was only his. Please keep in mind that all of my money has always gone into our joint account that he uses on a daily basis.
So he's hiding money from me so he can have his own money, while plugging away at mine. Over $45,000 he has sitting in that account. While telling me last week that we couldn't have steak for dinner because spending $38 on 2 steaks was a waste of money. So, I told him I am putting the baby in daycare and going back to work because obviously I need to safeguard myself if he is hiding away money. Something feels off about it. He instantly started crying. See above, daycare trauma, but I truly just don't trust him financially anymore. I no longer feel secure here. I said I changed my mind and I don't care if he cries about it. Am I the a-hole? Subscribe for more interesting stories.